I welcome you to Kigogona program. I am Njaũ Gĩkũyũ from JNS Science. Today we are looking at my pursuit, my quest for prohibition of Kenyan churches, and I will start by telling you, for me I'm doing it for pure reason, because you should ask yourself, you are saying God, you are going all the Sundays, even spending, is that real? Is there a God like that the church is telling you? But then when it comes to the reality, because things are at the ground, God sweat abode in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga, because God is energy, and God is not at one place. But because God is having a body, God is dwelling there spiritually, because there's a spiritual dimension. When you die, you won't vanish. Because for you to know God for real, for you to know Ngai and know Mwenenyaga, you need to be knowing the realms. We have 4 realms. You have human beings, who are on earth, let me tell you, because you are part of the animals, having the clothes, doing things. Your body is given intelligence separately, because even when you eat food, it will digest the food by itself, let me tell you, because it's having intelligence. That's why even you are healing. And for me, I told you I'm implanted Kigogona, I'm an altar. When I'm having pain anywhere, there are mechanical pulses, and I'm healing instantly, because of Araika Mũgwanja. I'm not ordinary. For me, when I was in university, I used to pray when facing Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. Mount Kĩrĩnyaga is the most powerful altar, it's natural. And there is even the Ark of the Covenant, since 1210 AD. The real history is not known well, because they are the G7 countries who went ahead to document. But then they are seeing people from the facts, even inflating even the Bible. Because for us in Kigogona program, we will help people know the reality. Because even all communities were created by God, by Ngai, and they are given pure things, but they are infiltrated. And people were coerced. Because colonization, because about coercion, you are being coerced to do things. Because when you are not embracing the churches, you could not get the services of the country. Like even in hospitals and in schools, your children will not go to school. But then you should not be living like that, because there are people who have been evil, done atrocities. Even the church, there was a time the church was killing people. Let me tell you. And there was even the time even they were seeking for the Ark of the Covenant. It was a war, let me tell you. It was brought by the Gĩkũyũ, let me tell you. And it was brought in 1210 AD. It left Jerusalem during King Solomon's reign. It was to come back, because let me tell you, Moses came to that mountain. That is the real thing. Moses came there with the Israel. They were black people, because black is useful for melanin. You are absorbing radiation. Even you are at radiation. Even the sun is radiation. There is radiation. Radiation the creator, and radiation the creator. There is radiation. But this is not even known well, let me tell you, because people don't want to embrace the reality. Because Africans are hated, let me tell you, being mistreated. But it's unfortunate. But I'm telling you, the fact is, it is a wall of loyalty. Because there are people giving money, and it's unfortunate. When you are loyal to the creation and to the creator, you will benefit when you do positive things. But when you do negative things, those things will haunt you. Even if people are not seeing you or knowing the fact, or even if you are fake. Because we have even people forming committees, forming groups, let me tell you, forming commissions, forming clubs. But then let me tell you, creation is not like that. Things are not even physical. You don't have even the wisdom to know the creation well. For me, there are rituals performed. I'm psychic, having wisdom. I have 2 programs of the brain. When rituals are performed, your brain will have 2 programs. And you'll be, let me tell you, the wisdom is there. For me, I can even see Ngai with my eyes. I'm not having ordinary dreams. I'm not ordinary. My things are not ordinary. Let me tell you. And what matters is the truth, because the truth is what matters. People are faking, even making viruses. Even the HIV virus was, militaries are making viruses. The NATO made HIV. They are collaborating with Robert Garo, and people will given. Even if you are given millions, you won't benefit, because even when you pretend you are doing humanitarian things and you are killing people, even giving kids, it's unfortunate. The things people have been doing. Even kids are, children are, suffering a lot in Congo. And the technology is powered by those minerals, because they are rooting even the cobalt. Let me try to make the batteries. But then even when they are doing they are not respecting the purity of the creation, because creation is pure. You should not be doing evil things, even if you have the other things, because those are even atomic. You pay for the action for real, because you are an energy carrier. That's who you are, energy carrier. In the energy you are having the things you have done, and you started with a positive algorithm. When you are breastfeeding, you are not sinning. But when your body came and be able to do things, you started be doing evil, and you get used to that negative algorithm. So you got spoiled. You are a carrier of negative energy, because we have two energy. And when you are a carrier of positive energy, when you die, God adds you positive energy. You become, an angel. An angel, even you are having a bigger ability. Let me tell you, it's a lot. Let me tell you, because in life, let me tell you, there is a lot you can know, because there are even many universes. The things of the earth are just at one globe orbiting the sun. So even church is not helping you know God a lot, know even the universes, and know a lot, know cosmology. And for me, I'm knowing a lot for it. And when you go to school, and even go to the education in school, they are trying to narrow it. So even when you are being, when you are getting even be a professor, you are being narrowed to the area. But when the rituals are performed, you don't have any inferiority complex. And this is for real. And for me, I'm telling you this to help. Because, let me tell you what you have to do. Even when you are, getting those things, the other things, don't get somewhere, and despise God, because as a sin, you can never be forgiven. There are people who are like this, even many atheists, even people who challenge the presence of God or challenge such. And they don't even end up benefiting. Because they have people who are even having PhD, being used, being given money, being bribed. Let me tell you, it's a war of loyalty for you. Are you loyalty? Or even when you don't love Kenya and think that there are problems, or Kenya is poor and the government is trying to solve, we are not competing with Europe countries. They are making viruses and killing people. And when they are, making viruses and releasing that virus, the virus is not, wanting to know because it's about the DNA. It don't want to know who you are, let me tell you, or what you are doing. But then it's so unfortunate, because eventually when you die, you will not vanish. And for you to know more, you have to transform your body with the outer space radiation from the stars. And I've told you that you're gonna problem. So for me, I'm looking for this prohibition of churches. And you see me, let me tell you, in court. Because churches must be prohibited. Because for me, I'm telling you, they are not benefiting, and people know the wisdom. Let me tell you, for real, if we had a war with a country having nuclear, and think church will help us, or even hold caches, let me tell you, we will never we cannot benefit with such. Because even the people who are bringing them, it was a government. So missionaries were hired people from England, for real. They were being hired, even they were not having spirituality or such. But then they were there to enforce something for it. But people comes pretend in many faces, but then what matters is the real thing. What you do with your body, not what you are having. So what have you been doing? What's your energy? Are you having more positive energy or more negative energy? Ask yourself. And when you are able to know, let me tell you, the evil you do, you pay for it. So there is no need of sinning. And the good you do, that's what will benefit you. That's why people are living long. Because some people usually despise even the cultural heritage. So first embrace your tribe, and then we come together. Because we will be strong Kenyans. We are not just Kenyans without other things. So even you see churches are many, even like in Moranga you can see many churches, and those churches, those people cannot come together. It's unfortunate because it's a program also. Programs have been used, even the build-up meeting, secret, for you to don't know things for real. Because we have presume everyone is looking for money and you are equal. No, there are people who are working hard to kill you. And then we need to come together, because when they want to kill, the virus is not wanting to know. It's about the DNA. And for me, I know much. I'm a scientist, and also rituals power to me. I can help you know a lot. And for me, I'm not doing it for self-interest. There are even Muma. Muma is oath. Even Muma who are having oath. Let me tell you, Muma who are not helped by the church, it was that mountain. Their spirituality, it was coming from that mountain. They even went there, even find the chiefs here. And I would recommend you to go to the chief seer message, Amudhuruti Samuel Kamitha, on yamombi.com or Yamombi on YouTube, and then go listen to the podcast. You get a lot. Because I'm telling you, it is not everything that is documented. There are even hidden things by the Vatican, by the University of Alexandria. So they are controlling things, but it cannot be hidden forever. It is the same. It was prophesied by Isaiah in 700 BC, Isaiah 2:1-4, that now Mount Kĩrĩnyaga, Mount Zion. It's the same mountain, Zion. Zion is Zion. Zion, Mount Zion, limited to be known. The Ark of the Covenant is there. How when you want to pray, be praying without shoes, for you to earth the radiation, raise your hands, and for you to get the radiation of the Ark of the Covenant, open your eyes, for you to see the creation. And don't be lied. Then talk to Ngai, because Ngai is dwelling at Mount Kĩrĩnyaga for him. Kenya is the the dwelling of Ngai for him. It's about spirituality, and you will benefit. And when you pray, add with the words of thy, Ngai, thy.